Okay, we are live on the ArchieLuxury channel. We are live, and we've just got some breaking news from Corona-infested America. What's happened, Tim? Tim has unfortunately been relieved of his duties.
Yeah, it's been a hard day, Archie.
What did they say? Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. Give me this drum. Give me the story.
I have the official notifications right here.
What did they say?
This has been going on for a while. This is my my notice of termination.
Fuck.
One of the things it says, we have had to make the difficult decision to terminate your employment without cause. The data center is going to close. They've been talking about it since I got hired there 1 year, 3 months, and 8 days ago. And we were all hoping they would take their entire 5-year lease and we would get 3 or 4 more years on the job. And it was always, they're going to do it, they're going to close it, maybe a little bit longer. Some companies are leaving, some companies are adding more servers. And just, well, whatever. I'll stay here as long as I can until the final day comes. And the final day came today, Archie.
So everyone gone?
No, only actually 3 people were let go today. One woman who's been there for, I think, about 20 years. Me. And they got rid of the one guy who's been there for 31 years and knows the network of the place inside and out. The one person you don't want to get rid of. And they got rid of him. I'm guessing he made a lot more money. But
and did they call you into a meeting?
No, they do it one-on-one. I walked into the building and went past the guard station. I turned down the hallway to my office. 4 doors on the left side. The first door is the manager's door. He's working from home for 8 weeks. And it's not been 8 weeks yet. He was in his office. He's not supposed to be in his office. The second door is the guy who got laid off, and he wasn't there. He should have been there. As I was walking past my manager's door, I said, "Hi, how you doing? I didn't think I'd see you so soon." And he says, "Yeah, well, I had some bad news today. I had to come on in, and it's about you too." So, he was apologetic about it. He knew it wasn't his fault. I knew it wasn't his fault. And he had let the other guy go yesterday. I was off work yesterday. I came in today to work noon to 8, and I was there noon to about 1:30.
And what did they say? They took you into a separate room?
No, I was just right there in his office, and we were talking about it. He had the official papers here and everything.
Did you have HR goons?
No, nothing like that.
No HR goons?
No, he had his talk with the higher-ups already. And so it was him telling me, and, I got to, get my stuff out of my desks and, write down, the passwords to the laptop and stuff, and, here's my badge to get in the door.
Did they give you a chance to get your stuff off the laptop and clean it up a bit before you gave it back?
Yeah, I had about an hour and a half there. I took some time. I wrote an email to our entire hardware group. So they all knew, here's my name, here's my number. If you want to call me, you can. Yeah,
they won't call.
No. I wish they would, it's kind of impersonal. At one point...
No, you realize how much these sons of bitches don't give a fuck about you by the fact that they... Super chats, guys! Tim's just lost his job. Super chats, please.
Yeah, we gotta make the money. Oh, Archie, you'll love this. You've heard about in the U.S. when people get on unemployment because of the virus, you get your unemployment money plus you get another $600 per week.
Yes, so you signed up?
Yeah, I called and I got signed up on my way home from work. And here's the crazy part.
Yes.
My regular...
You're earning more on welfare than you are at your job. Yeah. It's funny, Dad, isn't it?
Yeah. A 2-week paycheck after taxes at work, and on unemployment, I'm making another $550 every 2 weeks.
Okay, so how are they going to pay for this?
What? The unemployment?
Yeah.
I don't care. As long as I get my money, not my problem.
So, okay, I understand. Now tell me this, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
How sad are you about this? Like, you're disappointed? It's stressful, isn't it? You would prefer to be going to a job, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because unemployment can't go forever.
No, 26 weeks. 6 months. It'll go for 6 months.
Now, Tim, let's reboot the Loudmouth Tim PC repair business.
Yeah.
Do you do anything with Macs?
No, I never did. I was always all PC.
Yeah, PC and Windows 95 and 98 specialist.
Yeah.
I still use Windows 7, by the way. I use Windows 7.
I made a video on my channel about Linux Mint and the Brave web browser. It's a really good alternative to using Windows anything.
I see. Now tell me this, Loudmouth. How bad is this? So what did the wife say? Tell me. The women don't handle it well.
That was my biggest worry, Archie.
She who must be obeyed.
Well, we've talked about it before, how we knew the place was going to close eventually. I was just hoping eventually wasn't for 2 or 3 more years.
Okay, so what did you say to her? Honey, I've lost my job.
Well, yeah, more or less that. You know, they laid off some of the people there, and I was one of them.
How did she handle it?
Well, she was okay.
Okay,
no, not okay, but she understood because she knew it was going to happen eventually. And I made it a point to tell her right away, I'm already on unemployment. I'm going to make more money in unemployment. So, okay.
Okay, you've been selling it. Okay. Loudmouth, was she upset?
Not really. We knew it was going to happen eventually.
Now, you guys support each other. If you don't have any money coming in, she'll help you, won't she?
Yeah.
You don't have separate accounts in that, do you?
Bank account? Well, she has her accounts and I have mine.
But if you don't earn any money, she'll just pay all the bills, won't she?
Yeah.
Okay.
She won't like that, but yeah.
She won't like that?
No, she wouldn't like that. No.
Why is that? Why is that, Tim? I mean,
I got to at least put in my half. That's fair.
But you're not earning anything, Tim.
Not at the moment. I'll be back to work soon.
The 6 months will run out in no time, Tim. Come on.
Well, I don't plan to be in unemployment any longer than necessary.
Now, you can also do Loudmouth Tim PC repairs.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Eli the computer? You know what might be a good thing for you?
What's that?
I got an idea with you.
Okay.
Why don't we start a PC tech YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've seen, there's a channel called Eli the Computer Guy.
I've seen that one.
He really knows what he's doing, but he's very condescending and he's a smart ass, right? We want simple things, like, simple things, right? Why don't we could do a simple computer YouTube repair channel. We could talk about all sorts of things. I'm sure we could make money out of it, Loudmouth.
Yeah. Well,
what do you think?
Possibly. I'm not monetized yet, so I can't get any money. No one can even super chat.
That Elite Broadcasting channel's been a disaster. We could rebrand it. Elite PC Repair. Elite PC Repair and Computer Assistance. Just to do it all on the YouTube.
Yeah. Rich buddy, get slim with Tim. Yeah, the bank account's gonna get a little bit slimmer. I like the job. It was a good job, Archie, and it was good in the sense that most days I didn't have to do anything.
I have not got $1 come in here, Loudmouth. What the hell is going wrong, guys? Tim's just been fired.
Oh man, no one.
Man, are you gonna? He's taken the long vacation, the Sunday that never ends.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know what, Tim, I honestly think you could be an entrepreneur. You're an entrepreneur. You've got your real estate business.
Yeah.
How many tenants are paying rent and not paying rent?
Well, so far I'm doing pretty good. At the beginning of May, on May 1, 4 out of 5 people paid in full on time.
The Gazillionaire, $2, ratings cancer. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. You people are going to love this story today, Loudmouth Tim got the boot.
Yes.
From the previous job, Archie, to this one, I was out of work 15 days, and I was back into a job.
Have you gone to your agency? The agency?
Yeah.
What did they say?
Office.
What did they say?
I had to call one. There was an agency right down the street from where the job was, and I went there, and the parking lots were empty. Everyone's working from home. So I had to make a phone call and talk to them, and we'll have to wait for an email to come in and send them my updated resume and all this stuff.
Okay, James Blackman, $2. Show a little love, $2. Thank you, James. Loudmouth, tell me this: is the Tesla going back?
Oh no! 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 No!
Okay.
No!
Can we do PC? What sort of PC shit can we do? PC repairs. We could do it all on YouTube, interweb. We could do how to format your PC, everything you wanted to do.
Don't use McAfee.
No, don't.
One subject. Archie,
yes.
It's not even the job thing is not the worst of what I got going on. In 9 days,
yes,
I'm gonna be older and I'm gonna be over the hill.
How old?
50.
Wah, 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 wah.
When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. I say, well, we had a good 50 years, you know, just hanging on.
I tell you what, from 40 to 50, it's gone fast, hasn't it?
Oh, I think about it, you know, how I started out in IT work since 2012 to now, and how it's changed, how I've gotten better jobs. Hey, wow, it's been 8 years, and now I'm going to be 50. 50, Archie, what are you now, 47?
47. October, I'm 48.
Uh-huh.
I was born in 72. You were born in 70.
Yes. May 21.
So, Loudmouth Tim.
We'll both be 50. So we have the same birthday.
Sorry?
My wife and I have the same birthday. We'll both be 50.
Oh, you're joking. How did you manage that?
No, just happened.
Wow, that's amazing. Chris Horology House, Esri, $2. First to fail, U.S. economy or Tim's left ventricle.
Oh, man. I've lost weight, Archie. I lost weight. I'm down to 333.
I'm just going to write this down. Your birthday is the 21st of May.
Yes.
1970. Loudmouth Tim. Put that on my calendar. And we got $5 here from Michael M. Paul. I don't remember the details of you being fired from your waste management job. Can you tell it again? Did HR or security escort you out the day? No, let me tell you the story, Loudmouth.
I remember that.
So what they did was, you know, so I was a contractor there. I was doing my own thing. And I remember the day that I got the boot. It's funny, like people wouldn't say hello to me. Like normally you say, oh, hello, you walk past the office, oh, hello. And they were very, you think, oh, what's wrong with him? Oh, what's wrong with him? Oh, okay, it's okay. And what they did was, I'd already gone home and the agency rang me. What's that?
It's a picture of my bulletin board in my office.
Oh, wow.
In my schedule.
Okay, that Loudmouth, I'm just telling the story.
Oh, yes.
They rang me from home and said the client no longer. Oh.
Looking out my door.
You had your own office?
Yes.
Wow. So Loudmouth, they rang me at home and said the client doesn't want you anymore.
Oh.
And I said, oh, okay, fair enough. No problems. But they wouldn't even let me back in. They said somebody will come outside on an arranged day to give me my box of stuff.
No. And they're a little bit too harsh. I understand they don't want you going crazy in the place. But
yeah, but I mean, you know, I kind of, it's just, it was pretty nasty. So I said, okay, no problems, no worries. And I like the way, like when you went back there, people drove by, they wouldn't even make eye contact with me or wave. You know, they didn't, you just discarded like garbage. Yeah. Discarded like garbage, Loudmouth.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, I've done YouTube full time, and I gotta be honest with you, it's worked out better for me. It's worked out a lot better. I'm actually, because I didn't have the balls to resign. So when they said, look, we no longer want your services, fuck it, that's fine.
Yeah.
And I even had a monitor from home at work. It had a line through it. It was an LCD. I said, that's just my test monitor. You can keep it. I said, it's one that they were throwing out ages from where I used to work. I said, you guys can just keep it there. That's fine. It's not really great. You keep it. I gave them this. They gave me my stuff back. It's all cool. It was all cool. I was lucky. Before I got the boot, I'd actually taken photographs of how my office looked. And I said to the guy, I want this from here. This, I knew exactly where all my stuff was. So that was good. They put it into a box for me. Yeah, I think I haven't unpacked it. I don't think yet. It's in the corner. Yeah, it's all cool. It's all cool. Loudmouth. It. I got to be honest with you. It's corporate America. You know, it's Larry Kipping's £2. It's all gone pear shaped.
Yeah, it's all gone pear. I'm getting a double dose this month, Archie. I got laid off, and I'm going to get older soon.
Loudmouth, I think you should really. What do you think of a YouTube channel like Eli the Computer Guy? He's very successful.
Yeah.
No, you don't seem enthusiastic. I've had
a hard time with mine. I'm up to 170 subscribers now on my channel.
But if we do elite PC repair, elite YouTube PC repair, like how to format a disk, like format the hard drive, how to repartition it, how to do this, how to that, I'm sure we can really do well, Loudmouth.
That's okay, but I think there's so much of that out there already. You know, what's one more channel going to make a difference?
Okay, fuck it then.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it.
My first filtered video got up to over 6,300 views, Archie, which was great for my channel, but small in the big scheme of things.
Chris, Horology House, Essery, $2. Tim's just not
Penske material.
Penske material.
Penske's a moving company.
Okay.
They have a bunch of big trailer trucks.
Yes.
So I don't get what that means, though. Well, you know what that means? That means work. Yeah, I'm not a working time.
No, you're too old to be moving furniture.
I'm old enough. I am now the more...
Your back will be sore. My back's already sore. Is your back sore when you wake up in the morning?
No, not yet, but the 22-year-olds just out of college, they get out there and they unload the skids and they lift the boxes and they stack things. I step back and I supervise. What concerns me, Archie, I'll get another job. I'm not worried about that. But it might be a job where I have to work. It might be a job where I have to deal with end users and talk to people all day long. No, man. On the weekend, I could have a 12-hour weekend shift, and on a perfect day, not one email, not one phone call. My door is shut, the lights off. I'm either taking a nap or watching YouTube or playing World of Warcraft Classic. And at this job, I could play WoW Classic through the computer. It wasn't blocked. Man, I'm not there to work. I'm there to make money.
Yes.
You know, there's a difference. And now I'll get another job eventually, but a job that's as good or better, now you're asking for a lot. But I don't know. I'll try, but I don't know.
Loudmouth, it's really, I'm just saddened by this prospect. I mean, you're okay, bud, aren't you? Mentally, how are you handling? It's very hard for...
Well, I'm disappointed, We knew it was all coming eventually. We just
once you're 50, is that middle age? What age is middle age?
Oh.
It should be 35, really, but...
You never want to admit you're past what the middle age really is.
David Hall, $5. Shocking to be laid off when there is zero work every day.
Yeah, right. We are the IT firemen. Think of it that way. We're there in case something goes wrong.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Huge anus, $2. Tim, make IT vids with coconut bras on with leaf on nips.
I want people to watch the channel, not run away from it.
Yes. Loudmouth, how do you feel about it? As a man, has it knocked you for 6? How do you feel?
Well, that doesn't bother me because I knew what the job was.
Has your wife... She's still working, isn't she, your wife?
Yes.
She's got a full-time or contract job?
Oh, full-time.
Okay, it would have been better if you both got fired. Then you could stay home and entertain each other, couldn't you?
Well, she works from home anyhow, so she's already home.
Oh, what does she do?
She works for a company over the telephone, like making appointments, like for doctor's offices.
Hey, Loudmouth, call Manpower. They'll get you a $10 an hour hard labor moving concrete blocks.
No.
You'll love it.
I don't work. I make money.
Yes,
You know,
you're very good at it.
I'm not the one. I'm not the doer. I'm the stayer. At least that's what I try to think.
Yeah, not the doer, the doer.
Yeah.
Ryan Woodman, $2. The boss was waiting for an excuse to let him off.
I think, Archie, amongst all the people in the place who weren't managers, I was making more than any of them. Because I've heard them referred to when they got started. They were making
hang on, Loudmouth. Okay.
And I started out at a higher rate and came down some to get in.
Back soon, aren't you?
Ryan,
sorry.
I already did your super chat. Boss,
Ryan, sorry.
This is the first day I saw our manager in about 6 weeks, and it wasn't good.
Loudmouth, you've always got a place on the ArchieLuxury channel. Can we do something with YouTube? Can we do something for you? Do you want to come over to the Elite Broadcasting channel? You could make content.
I can make.
Hey guys, I want to let you know, I will pay $5 per 15-minute video.
What's that? $5.
$5.
Oh, we make a
$5
for your channel.
Yeah,
Oh.
$5 per 15-minute video.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It has to be monetization friendly. Yeah. So Tim, I'm happy to pay you $5 per video.
I don't think I have very many videos that are that long. I'd have to.
Tim, you got to make some new ones. Those ones are rating stinkers.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
need some. We need
if I knew how to
some.
make good videos, I would have done it already.
Loudmouth, we can. I'm serious. This is a job for you. You can. What about PC repair? People need PC repair.
Yeah. Hi, Clive. Thank you. That's what Clive wrote in the chat.
What did Clive say?
He just said, sorry, bro, about the job. Yeah, I knew it was coming eventually, but I was hoping it'd be another year or two. I wanted to break my record for the longest time in any one job ever. And that would have been September 4th.
Zeal, $5. Sorry to hear about the bad news, Tim. In other related news, this live stream looks like a before and after shot for Hair Club for Men.
I've got I've got here, Archie. My barber, he is such a rule follower. He won't, make special exception to come and cut my hair for me. Look at this. It's getting over my ears here. It's not too long on the top, but it's gonna get worse here. He cut it pretty short last time, so I got lucky with that, but it needs cut. It's way too long. I don't like it. But he won't open up and cut hair yet.
Hello, pal, Tanzeel. There we go. Blue Shirt Buddha saying hello to Tanzeel. Loudmouth, I love you, okay?
Oh, thank you.
You're a good man. You are a good American man. You've got a few rental properties. Could you go into getting more? How many rental properties have you got?
2 duplexes plus the top floor of my house. So 5 units. 5 units.
Okay,
I was talking to someone about getting another one soon. I have to give him a call back next month.
How much do houses cost in Pennsylvania?
In the area I'm looking to pay around 40, maybe 50,000 for a duplex.
That's nothing. How do you get them so cheap?
I go into an area that's not very fancy.
Oh, okay.
Nice. I want cheap. I want profit.
Yes.
I don't want to buy a $300,000 house and rent it out. I want to get a whole bunch of cheap houses and rent them out. And MMM, what's MMM, Archie? You remember MMM? More money for me.
More money for me. Tanzeel, AC3, please tell the story about how you were replaced in your IT job by an IT specialist from Mumbai and which watch you wore that day. Yes, I was working for Honeywell. Honeywell, they do the lifts and escalators.
Yes.
And what they did was they had one IT guy on the ground in Australia, in Brisbane, Honeywell, and he basically used to swap out boxes and transfer data. Everything else was done by Mumbai. Licensing, account creation, management rights, for printers or for software or for everything was done from Mumbai. And that's welcome to the real world, fuckers. Welcome to the real world. Yankee Doodle, $2. Give me the best PA. Will Trump win PA in 2020? Of course he will.
Yes, I think he will.
Mr. C.
Trump is going to win with 400 electoral votes or more. This election is not even going to be close because Biden, he ain't got a chance.
Mr. C, $5. Hi, guys. Is a Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Classic Q2438520 in mint condition for box and papers a good deal? Just let me check that number out there, guys. Let me check that out there. I just want to say to you, Tim, man, just don't worry about it, man. This happens to the best of us.
That's happened to me a lot of times, Archie.
Are you used to it?
It was a great job. I was there for a year and 3 months and 8 days, and I really enjoyed it while I was there. Someone mentioned Invictus. Here's the old Invicta.
I got to tell you the truth there, Mr. C. Tell you the truth, it's a bit small. That's the classic size. I would honestly pay more and get a fucking grand size. It's cheap for a good reason, because it's fucking girl size, okay? Box them. I actually had one of those in solid 18 karat about 10 years ago. Oh, not 10 years ago. And I got to tell you, man, pay the money, get a bigger one. They're too small. It's too small. That's why it's so cheap. It's too fucking small. Yes, it's a reasonable price. Yes, it's good bang per buck, but it's too fucking small. Okay, that's the answer. It's too small, man. Too small. It's too fucking small. Loudmouth Tim, I want to say to you, man, are you okay? Mentally, you're okay? Psychologically?
Oh, yeah. I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. I knew it was going to happen eventually. I was just hoping not for another year or two. Archie, what do you think about the people who are saying Trump is not handling the virus correctly? He made it worse with wrong decisions. What do you think about that?
Well, the thing is, okay, whether you like Trump or not, okay, let me tell you this. The world's never seen this shit before. It's very easy after the event in hindsight to say, he should have done this, he should have done that.
Yeah.
But let me say this to you. When he closed down flights, international flights, the Democrats said he was racist and going over the top. So let's just clarify that. The Democrats would not have closed when he closed. So the only criticism you can throw at Trump is he didn't close down fast enough. But if you look at the Democrats, what the Democrats said, he was racist and he closed down far too. Why did he do? You can't have it both ways, okay?
Right.
You may not like Trump. I personally think Trump is look, I wouldn't want to do a business deal with Trump, okay? Because you've got to count your fingers. He's a very, very switched on businessman.
Yes.
A lot of people who've dealt with Trump haven't done super well, okay? They had that casino situation, which, it kind of, here we go. We got Mr. C, $2. Hi again. I only have a 6.5 inch wrist. Well, 6.5 inches isn't that isn't really that small. Hey Google, convert 6.5 inches to centimeters.
Thanks, though.
6.5 inches is equivalent to 16.51 centimeters.
That's not so small. I'm an 18.5. Big fucking deal, Mr. C. Big fucking deal. Big fucking deal. Okay, it's too small. It's too small. Huge anus. $5. Whether Trump wins by 400 or 4 electoral votes, Biden wouldn't know the difference. Trump is a disaster. Biden is useless like boob implants on an 80-year-old. Now, look, I got to tell you seriously, with the Trumpster, I think the left wing of politics, man, they are so nasty. Let the fucking he won the election, let him win. It's when you Democrats, you guys won too, and man, just fucking, he's the president. He's trying. You may not like his approach. I understand it. He's not a career politician. Okay, so he's going to be a bit rough around the edges. But if you had it the other way with the Democrats, they wouldn't have closed down when he closed down. So you can't criticize the guy for closing things down and then say we wouldn't have done it. I mean, come on, get with the program. This is a world catastrophe. It's a Chinese virus, and I think he's very right. The Chinese are fucking assholes. They are fucking lying cunts. The Chinese are fucking lying cunts.
Yeah, they are.
And I honestly, Man, I honestly, with the Trumpster, look, he's the president. He deserves the respect that office comes up with. And as for fucking Obama, I mean, fuck me dead. He was fucking useless. He couldn't get anything through. He didn't have the numbers. He was all talk. His foreign policy was weak. Foreign policy was weak. Obamacare was a fucking disaster. There's no lasting legacy from fucking Obama. Obama was, you know, he was very nice and cuddly, you know, nice little guy. You want to invite him over for a barbecue. He said all the cool things. I think Trump has achieved a fuckload more than Obama has.
Oh yeah, I've seen interviews where Trump talked about how much he had to rebuild the military because it was all depleted and out of date.
Yes.
There's a YouTube channel, Terrence Popp, P-O-P-P. He's ex-military, and he has a lot of really good videos there, too. So go on by the Terrence Popp channel and see a few things he's written in there. And a lot of it about the virus, too, recently. I was wondering if someone said Bowser was banned.
Yes, that's correct.
And
he's a cunt.
I realized I haven't seen Bowser typing for a long time.
That's why, because he was a cunt. If you act like a cunt, it's not a democracy here. This is my show.
Right. Here's what I think Trump should do, Archie. Trump should announce he is not going to campaign for re-election at all until 60 days before the election. Number one, he doesn't need to. And number two, the Democrats, it'll make them look bad because they have to campaign all they possibly can just so Biden can end up losing anyway.
That Nancy Pelosi, I tell you what, I really hated her guts until I saw a photo of her nude. I give Nancy a squirt, okay?
Oh.
I give her a squirt, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't mind those older milfy women in power, you know? But the Trumpster, look, I think the Trumpster, you know, he was a Democrat. Did you know that?
He's gone back and forth over the years. Back in the 80s, I think it was.
He went to the Clintons' wedding.
Yeah.
They were friends. I mean, this is the thing. They hate his guts, but he was the Trumpster. I remember as a kid in high school, I read The Art of the Deal.
I've seen that book. I read part of it one time.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's a bit of an arrogant fuck. I get it. He's a New Yorker. You know, they all talk big. You know.
He had the money to back it up, though.
Look,
he can do what he wants.
He had some difficult times, you know, but he's had a good life. What's wrong with that? You're president of the. He's got a beautiful wife. I love his wife. Fuck, she's beautiful. Fuck, your money can buy everything.
She just turned 50, Archie, in the end of April.
Fuck, there's hope for me and you.
Yeah, she's just a little bit older than me. She just turned 50 end of April.
Wowzers.
Oh, so well. Oh, man, Archie, 50.
Is that hard to handle? No, you just be proud of it, man. You're a successful guy. You've got a rent business. Could you tell me this? You know, all the investment properties you have.
Yes.
Is the rent more than the mortgages?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, way more.
Well, can't you just do that full time or not?
Well, it just takes time to get everything built up. You have to have so much of a down payment for each property, and it's taking time to get that money. You know, I've been saving up now.
Is it rude to ask what's your asset minus liability? How much are the houses worth, and how much do you owe?
Oh, I don't know the exact numbers, but they're worth more than I owe. That's not even close there. One house is almost halfway paid off.
Okay. You've done really well, Tim.
Mm-hmm. No, thanks. I'm trying to do the best I can with it here. I don't want to work forever. I want these houses to pay my way. The most fun, Archie, the part I enjoy the most is every month when they pay me the rent, one guy always pays me in a big pile of $20 bills. And I think about the money he had to scrimp and save and work so hard for to get me the rent payment. And me, spending money for me, whatever, just put it in the pocket, you know, run out of this big stack of bills for a while. Maybe that's a two day out, but you know, I enjoy that.
man, there's nothing wrong with capitalism. I am 100% behind you. Okay.
Gonna make that move. You said your dad had rental properties, didn't he?
Yeah, he made a lot of money out of rental. The Australian market is different. See, the problem is here in Australia, our houses now in Brisbane, where I live, the average house price, well, pre-corona, was like $500,000.
Oh man. No.
See, the house I live in, right? This is probably worth. It's on a main road, so that pulls the price down a bit, but it's a little bit run down. 450, I would say. If you spruced it up, 500. One next door sold for low fives.
You said your house is around 450.
Sorry?
Your house is around 450.
Yes, at least.
Wow.
At least.
That's expensive compared to here.
I know someone who's got an investment unit, and that's about 350. They're actually cheap because they're a bit of an oversupply, but 350 is still a lot of money. It's not. That's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom sort of unit apartment.
I paid $87,000 for my house.
Sorry?
$87,000 for my house.
Yeah.
There's a full-size house with a rental unit upstairs. And a full too.
That's amazing. I think you should put a garage up. If I were you, put a garage up to protect the car, man.
I built a driveway for it.
Yeah, but you just do the garage, man.
The
car's going to last longer. If you have a garage for it, it'll last a hell of a lot longer. Mr. C, $1. It'll last a lot longer, Tim.
Yeah. Those 1%ers can disguise themselves as loudmouth Tims. Don't be fooled. Yeah, that's true. You can walk around looking like me and have millions of dollars. I read Archie. You go on Reddit, YouTube videos of Reddit Ask Me Anythings, and I read a story. A guy was fired. He was the IT person at a company, and the new manager didn't like him, and they fired him. And when they had problems, they couldn't fix them, and they had to go to this guy and say, "Can you fix it?" And he would say, "No, because I don't have access, and I can't log into your information anymore." And he got his revenge on them for that.
Yankee Doodle, $2. The two of you look like eerily alike. 1 minute, I gotta check something. 1 minute, 1 minute. I got a delivery.
I'm wearing a blue shirt today. Okay, everyone, come on over to the Loudmouth Tim YouTube channel when you get a chance. I got a whole bunch of videos there and not enough subscribers and viewers. Also, the original website, loudmouthtim.com, home of online video, the longest-running web series in the history of the internet. loudmouthtim.com and the Loudmouth Tim YouTube channel. And now, regularly scheduled program.
So you were telling this Reddit story. There was a guy who got fired, and only he could do things. So did they get him back in, or what did they do?
Well, they ultimately did not get him back in. He wouldn't come back, and they just had to deal with it and rebuild their entire system on their own. And they said, "Well, here, we'll give you money to just come in here just for a week and fix it." He's not an employee. He can't go log it into your company's computer system anymore. He'd get in trouble.
He could have done it at a price.
Oh, I'm sure he could have, but he just didn't want to at that point. I think about the guy, Archie, he was there 31 years. He just got laid off yesterday. And he was the man for the place. He knew the entire system of everything. And why would you get rid of that person?
How old is he?
He's about 60 or so, I would say. Late 50s, early 60s. But, I mean, yeah, that's one thing.
What's he going to do? What's he going to do?
He may be able to retire, for all I know. His wife works
Is he well off? Is he well off?
I don't know. I don't know that much about him, personally. But the company was more worried about saving money than keeping the people who could keep the place running. Now they're going to have problems eventually, and no one's going to know how to fix it. And the guy that knew, they get rid of him.
Yeah.
The story's about to play out in real life here. They'll be calling him back, I bet.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Loudmouth, I want to say this to you. When you get into your late 40s, early 50s,
yes,
I think you got to work for yourself, man. I think, honestly, for you, why can't you do something yourself? Why do you have to get a job? You got the real estate business. How's your crypto crap going?
It's doing pretty good right now. We just had the Bitcoin halvening.
Get out! Sell out now! Put it into pay your houses down.
I'm watching the prices on coinmarketcap.com. The next big surge, I'll be able to sell the coins, and that money will buy me another duplex. At least a down payment. And that's more money coming in for me.
John Galt, Tim, as a slumlord, you deserve a 36 mil yellow gold Rolex day date. That's the gold day date.
36 would be too small for me.
No, that's what they wear. That's the Tony Soprano wore one. You could wear it, okay?
36, well, that's awfully small.
But it's a big chunky. It's the thing. It's the genre. It's the genre. Of...
Tom Austin, there's no letter T on my shirt.
No.
It's you should have like an L, like Laverne and Shirley. Every shirt has L.
I got to tell you, Loudmouth. I feel sad. What's happened? Okay. Mm-hmm. I feel sad for you.
Yeah,
I love you. I love you, Loudmouth.
Thank you. My goal is to retire at 55. Have enough rental properties that they can pay my way. That's my goal. We got 5 years to do it. Because I don't want to work forever.
No, you don't want to work forever. Of course not. Why would you want to do that?
No. Under anything but the best of circumstances, I am halfway through life, if not more than halfway.
Yes.
I don't want to be 100 years old if it means being in a wheelchair and you can't even think or talk or do anything. Rich, I really can't say. It'll have its ups and downs and prices.
How are PCs going? PC repair business. How is that? Can you get some more work or?
I imagine it's about the same. It's not going to change a whole lot. If your computer needs fixed, it needs fixed. What are you going to do?
What do you charge an hour for that PC repair?
$30 an hour.
That's not much.
Oh, around here, it's a fine line. If you tell them too much money, they'll say, just go buy a new computer. Then you don't get that money. If you tell them a lower amount, you're not making as much, but at least you got the job and got that money.
Oh, I see.
So you gotta balance it, And people who live in beat up old houses or people who live in rich fancy houses, you can't even go by that. How much can I charge them? Because they might say no anyhow, no matter how much money they have.
Yes, dealing with tenants, no way. Do you have a real estate agent who does it, or you deal with the tenants?
I deal with them myself directly. I've only got 5 right now, so I can give them, direct attention.
Yeah.
I have an hour to go wash my cars. Oh no, I don't work that cheap.
No. So you're in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Okay? So in your case, there. What's the average wage in Pennsylvania?
I think it's in the mid-40s.
Okay.
I've seen the numbers now and again over time. I think it's about the 45,000 range, give or take a little bit.
Huge anus, $2. Sell some crack with PC repair. Business will pick up. Is there a drug problem in Pennsylvania? I don't think there was. Is there?
Oh, certain areas are known for drugs, and then a few blocks away, it's a nice area.
Yeah. My grandfather's brother, he lived in Pennsylvania. He had a shoe business. He used to make custom shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. Yeah.
If they can turn over enough shoes to make it something he can live on.
He was a cobbler. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Loudmouth, I'm going to wrap this up. I want to thank you for coming on and sharing your tale of misery today.
Yes, my tale of the hard times today.
But seriously, on a positive note, look, you've got to understand these are very tough times. And Loudmouth, at your age, I don't think you really should be. Well, you see, you are a contractor. You're a contractor. You go in, you do a job, and then it's not really like you're not desperate for the money. I mean, let's be honest there.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to live a few weeks with no paycheck, it's not a problem.
There's a lot of things you can do. I would seriously, if I were you, Loudmouth, see if you could do something yourself.
Thanks,
What
Brad.
do you want to do yourself?
Well, I like doing the computer work, but I don't even advertise for it anymore. I haven't advertised for it for about 2 years. I'll get a call from people who have my number from the past. Once in a while, they'll give me a call. But I haven't done that so much anymore. I enjoyed going to the job I had. I had a good time there. I liked being there. It just, it was going to end eventually, so it was and ended sooner than I thought. I wanted to break my record for the longest time at any job ever, except for when I was in the military. That would have been 1 year and 9 months.
How long were you in the military for?
Huh?
How long were you in the military?
4 years.
What did you do in the military?
I was in ground surveillance systems, was what it was, like radar and night vision and remote sensors.
What rank were you?
I got out as a E4, as a specialist E4, which was typical for being in 4 years.
What's an E4?
Like a specialist, it's like the first step above the highest private.
Okay.
I mean, I was all right, I was no G.I. Joe, no super trooper, nothing like that. I just did it, got through, I got by. That was pre-loudmouth Tim persona when I didn't know who I was, It's like,
Would you stayed longer? Would you have stayed longer in the military?
No. It was okay at the time when I had no other real good choices. You do this, you learn.
But it gave you some direction, but it gave you some good groundings, but didn't it?
Yeah, you do these things, you learn, you think, okay, how can I make this better? And you build on past experiences.
Because I got to be honest with you, my two eldest sons, 24 and 27, they're fucking lost. They're just fucking lost. No idea. You know what I mean?
I think back to how I was when I was 22 or 23, and I had no idea what I wanted to do. I was going to college here was my answer. I was going to college for business administration. And people would say, what are you going to do with that? And I would say, I don't know, business? And that was all the answer I had. I had no idea. I should have gone to college for computer work. Now I know these things, but oh boy. If we all knew then what we know now, the world would be a very different place.
Well, business is very handy for anything but loudmouth.
It was kind of a vague, general subject at the time. I wasn't specialized in anything.
No, don't be hard on yourself. The gazillionaire, $2, highest creepy vibe, broke-ass Tim or Ship? Has to be Craig Ship. Loudmouth's very respectable middle class. He's a Republican. He's just your American hero. American hero,
I'm a two-time Trump voter.
Yes. I love you, Loudmouth. You're an honest guy. I don't know why you didn't become super famous on YouTube. You're the sort of guy that just should have achieved so much but didn't, Yeah. Hugh Janus, $2. The two of you should have a self-help channel. Thank you.
Yeah.
So look, Loudmouth.
Don't get success until later in life. Maybe that's me. Who knows?
No, you've done well. How have you not been successful? You got 6 fucking houses, a Tesla. You got a wife. Okay, you convinced a woman to. You must have slept with her a few times. You've convinced a woman to have sex with you. How the fuck is that not bad? Seriously, what's wrong with that? You look well fed. You've still got your hair.
Hope it stays that way.
Maybe you could exercise a bit, if you've got this time off, maybe you could put, I'm not criticizing, I'm just saying, for your health, lose a bit and, I think Loudmouth, you've done very well. You're a success story. You got 6 fucking houses, a Tesla, a wife who works, what?
3 houses, 2 of them are duplexes.
That's 6.
Units. 6 units.
You've done a lot more than me, Loudmouth. You've done well. Relax. Okay, we're going to cut this show here. Thank you, Loudmouth, for sharing your misery.
Thanks, everyone.
I'm sure you'll get back into something soon. And stay tuned. We'll be back